Congratulations on your marriage. Congratulations on your baby on the way. I have one too.
Thank you. Oh, congratulations. How far along are you?
9 months. This is like,
wow.
This is my last interview before I go on maternity leave. So I am ready. Are you ready?
I'm almost 9 months. I'm ready. And I was like, I mean, the baby's viable now, right?
Yeah. Let's get it over with, right?
The last couple weeks, really, are they really necessary?
I'm so happy that somebody else feels that same way, because I'm like, I am ready to go. Please get this little boy out of me.
Yeah, I hear ya. I know.
So Yellowjackets. I love this show already. I'm addicted.
Okay.
I think it's cool because it's like Lord of the Flies almost. So tell me about your character who you play, Misty.
I play Misty Quigley, and she is not a member of the team. She's equipment manager. She's literally spent most of her young life on the outside, trying to be included, trying to be accepted, but is very much someone who has been rejected socially, doesn't have friends, isn't really valued. She's not pretty, she's not cool, all those things. And we see her when she is young and they are stranded. All of a sudden, her value really becomes apparent. And it's the first time she's ever accepted. She has medical knowledge. She has the stomach for doing things that the other girls don't. She's probably the only girl who is actually having the best time of her life. And then we cut to Misty as an adult, who I play Misty as an adult. And she still sort of yearns for this time that was the best time in her life when they were stranded. She has experienced 20 plus years of once again being rejected by a society that does not value her specific traits. She still lacks all the things she lacked as a teenager, basically. Yeah. And you see the person that has been created by that many years of rejection and unhappiness.
So it's almost like, this plane crash was like her moment to shine because she felt valued.
It was the best time in her life. And she's really just been waiting for something like this to happen again. It's like a heroin addict. She had a taste of what she could have, and then it was taken from her.
Yeah, and then she's spent the rest of her life kind of chasing that feeling. So what was it like playing the same character with a younger version of yourself? I mean, did you see like shades of yourself in Samantha?
Samantha and I are really very different people. So it was interesting to be playing the same character, and we met early on and sort of discussed what references she was given to watch as by the creators and what things I was told by the creators. And it very much had to do with how different we are as people. Samantha is more bubbly than me. She's, I think, probably a more likable person than I am, and just like a more positive, kind of silly person, whereas I can be a bit subdued and unfriendly. So we were told to reference things that kind of counteracted those things that would bring the character to the place they wanted them. And that was really interesting to see.
I love that. So, okay, you're talking about like a traumatic event and surviving in the wilderness. I'm sure you've asked yourself this question. If something like that, God forbid, were to ever happen to me, like how would I be able to survive in a situation like that? Have you asked yourself that question?
Yes, and I've always watched a lot of survival television.
Yeah.
So, Naked and Afraid.
Yes, it's one of my favorites.
All these things. We just introduced my son to Naked and Afraid. He at first was just stunned by all the nudity.
Yeah.
But then was like, oh wow, so yes, you really do want to make shoes first. And I was like, yes, shoes and water and fire.
Yeah. It's the things that like you don't even think about. Are you an outdoorsy person?
I do not like the sun. I have control issues. I don't like the wind. I prefer to be inside.
You're an indoor
but if I know I'm going to be outside and I have time to prepare and plan ahead, then that's fine.
But see, like you don't like the sun. That's why you look the way you do. That's why you're going to be young forever. How did you guys bond on set?
Well, all the older actresses, we got together and we actually formed a Marco Polo group. Everybody got to know each other, and we got very close, and we didn't really work together very often, but we would discuss the scripts, and we would discuss issues with our character and how to navigate and get advice from each other.
And I have to imagine, like, when you get close to a cast like that, you hope for another season because you get to meet these people again.
Also, I think too, we all really cared about the show, and we all were very invested in it being great. And not that you don't always want things to be great, but there was really a sense with this one that it was something special, and everybody wanted to really rise to the occasion and do our best work. And we want the show to be successful. We want there to be more seasons. I think, you know, being older women and older actresses, we still have the memory of the kinds of characters we were relegated to. It's very visceral for us. Yeah. You know, things have changed a lot in the past 5-6 years, but you know, we very much are scarred by always having to be likable or really hated or pretty or really ugly, or, you know, we were not allowed the complexity of character in our 20s that people are having, that women are allowed to have now. Mm-hmm. And so I think when we are given these types of characters, it means so much to us to keep them going and make them great. And so this show meant a lot, I think, to all of us.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.